to do beans cake with black eyed beans. Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel. How are you doing today? I hope every one of us is doing so amazing. Before we continue, kindly subscribe to our YouTube channel and give this video a huge thumbs up. Click on the bell notification button to be the first to be notified anytime I upload new video. To my returning subscriber, you are amazing. You are the best. Thank you so much. So let's get started. Learn how to do beans cake with just black eyed beans. This is black eyed beans. We are going to start by washing it right now. One of the secrets of doing the great Akara is that, or beans cake, is that you make sure the bowl you are using for it to wash it does not have any oil inside. We would have used blender, but my blender is so sharp that it can blend everything into smoothie form. So we don't want it. So I'm going to use hand to wash it off. So wash as I do that. I'm using this bowl to wash it off. We start by pouring the whole black eyed beans inside the bowl. Then we add water to it. Then we've added water. Wash it for 10 minutes. So it's now time to strain the water, to remove the water and keep washing it without adding any water. That will help us to wash it so fast. So we're going to remove the water right now. If you've not eaten this before, what are you waiting for? Can I ask you? This is very healthy, plant-based, strictly plant-based. I'm a promoter of plant-based food. This is strictly plant-based. It's vegan food. So if you are this type that don't like eating beans directly, you can make it in beans cake form. You will enjoy it. Comment below if you've eaten Akara. Can you say what it is? How is it? Isn't that yummy? So yummy. One of my favorite food. You can see it's removing. At this point, let's go and strain it first and see how it is before we continue. So join me, let's go and strain it at the sink. Start pouring the water for straining it. The shaft of the beans are going out. The back of the beans are all going out now. Our aim is to remove the back of the beans. So they are going out right now. We continue. As you can see, the beans is becoming more whiter, meaning the black eyed beans are going. It's almost done. So we do the last washing. Can you confirm it's almost done? And you see, it's like 90% half done. So at this point, we are going to hand pick the remaining black eyed beans that are left. After I'm picking it, We rinse it one more time, then before we go into blending. Can you confirm we've removed them? Here is the pure white beans. Time to blend our beans. For the blending, we need onions, pepper, and a little water with the blender. So let's get started. We put only the quantity we need to fry. Now, we don't need to put too much. Only the quantity we need to fry one at a time. We start blending. After you've blended it one or two times, it's not all that smooth because remember we're adding a little water. You can stir it inside, and if it's still thick, you can add just a little. Like at this time, it's still thick. I need to add a little water. Remember I told you we need to make it thick. At this point, it's very, very smooth. Remember I told you we only blend the one we need to fry one at a time. Otherwise, when you blend this one and leave, it will start drinking oil. So at this point, it's time to add our onions. It's very smooth and very thick. So time to go and start frying it. To fry our beans cake, we need pan, we need salt, we need a frying pan, we need salt, precisely non-sticky frying pan. So we put on the fire and warm the pan for like 3 minutes. Reason we are warming the pan is to dry any water or to make it warm before we add our oil inside it. And we need oil, any of your oil you have. I'm using olive oil for the frying. 3 minutes is here. It's time to add oil. Notice the quantity of oil we've added. Notice the quantity. We must make it. We add up to more than half of the pan so that it will fry very well. That is what we've just done. Then we allow the oil to get hot for at least 5 minutes before we start frying. While waiting for the oil to get hot for at least 5 minutes, it's time to add some of the ground beans. Beans does not need too much salt, so we just add about a pinch of salt and stir together. After stirring, we taste for salt. If the salt is not enough, then we can put another 1 pinch of salt with your finger so that it will help you to measure the quantity needed. Just a pinch, we don't need too much. We taste for salt. Salt is okay. At this time, I can confirm the quantity of salt we've added is enough. It's not too much. We don't need to add too much salt in the beans, in the ground beans. Not too much, just a pinch. You taste for salt and see if it's okay by you. While waiting for the oil to be hot, we also get our strainer ready, and a spoon or a straining spoon is okay, and get our fake ready. We need also fake for the turning of the beans inside the oil. 5 minutes is here. Start adding our beans right now inside the oil. Notice what is happening. Because we allowed the oil to get hot for 5 minutes, immediately we added it, it started cooking. If you don't allow your oil to get hot for 5 minutes, it will start drinking oil. That means the fried beans cake, after you fried it, you will notice it contains a lot of oil because you didn't allow the oil to get hot for at least 5 minutes. See, we've added it. We are waiting for it right now. Then we are waiting for it for 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, we turn it the other way around and keep waiting until it's done. Then this is 5 minutes. We turn it backwards. We turn all the beans backwards. Because why we do that is that so that the beans will not be half done. They will be done completely. We don't need to be waiting. As we turn it, we get the next one ready. Otherwise, you will keep, it will be very hot. We don't need it to be very hot. So while we're waiting, we get the next one ready. So let's do that now. Let's get the next one ready. Remember I told you add a pinch of salt. We stir together while the other one is on fire. We don't need to wait. If we keep waiting, the beans might get burnt. The next one we put might get burnt because we didn't get it ready, so that we add it immediately. So we test for salt again with our finger. We turn the one on fire again. Remember I told you we don't want it to be half done. We want it to, all of them to be done. So because of that, we have to turn it another way. See, we don't need to wait again. This is the color we need. This is the color we need to bring it down. Can you see the color? We wait for it for 2 minutes. This color we are seeing now, then we get it out from the oil and from the fire so that they don't get burnt. If we wait any longer, it's going to get burnt. So at this time, can you confirm with me that it's done? Our beans cake is done. We strain it. With a strainer, we get it out and put it on a strainer, not directly inside the plate. to strain out or any excess oil on it. So we are doing it right now. It's already looking yummy. Yummy in the eyes, yummy in the mouth. If it's not yummy in the eyes, it's not yummy in the mouth. So, without wasting time, we are going to add another one immediately. If we wait up to, if you notice your oil is too hot, you put it off from the stove completely. I'm going to do it now. So while waiting for it again, it's time to add the third one on a bowl and get it ready. Shake for salt. Stir it well and shake for salt. Use our finger. It's okay. We don't need to add again. While waiting again, we turn the one on fire. We'll keep turning it. You have to keep turning it. If you don't do that, it's going to get burned or be half done. Inside, when you open it, you will notice it's half done because you didn't do the turning properly. So we are still turning it again. We are still turning it again. Notice what is happening. It's almost done. When you look at the beans cake on fire, you will notice it's done by the color. So it's time to remove it from fire. And remember, when you're removing it, you have to be very fast. It's time to transfer this one on a plate. And to enable us remove this one again. We've just removed the beans cake that is there now. We put it on top of like a pot on a bowl so that it can strain out all the oil. So we've mixed this ground beans cake. It's time to put it here. When you are putting it, you notice the fire. If it's too much, put it off. It's too much right now. I'm going to put it off. You put it. You can use spoon like this, the way I'm doing. It can help you to know the quantity you are putting. We wait for it for 2 minutes, then we turn it immediately. While waiting for it, we get the last one ready. We put it on a bowl and get it ready. Remember, we don't want to be waiting. We put on the fire so that it will help it to be done. If you notice, the fire, the heat is coming down. So I've put on the stove again. Time to turn it. We remove it and put it to strain. Can you see? Can you see? Very, very smooth and yummy. Thank you for watching. Please kindly subscribe and give this video a huge thumbs up. Give it a like to enable YouTube algorithm to show you to many people. Remember, subscription is free. So please kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel. Subscription is free. Thank you for watching. I will see you in my next video. Bye.